Hello, everybody. At some point in your life, if you've not already, you may find yourself in a situation that you never expected. It may be a situation with a physically or mentally abusive spouse or significant other, someone with dishonest or disingenuous intentions who claims they're your friend, or with a supervisor who's totally devoid of integrity and compassion. We've seen too many of those. Whatever the situation, you're confronted with three choices: try to make it better, learn to live with it, or to get out. Let's talk about each one. First, the try to make it better approach. At least initially, we believe the situation can get better, that through conversation with the antagonist, he or she will see the errors of their ways and repent. However, this belief assumes that people are reasonable and rational, which we know is not the case. If it's morning, there's someone who will say it's evening. If we say the sky is blue, someone will say, no, it's green. The second approach is to learn to live with it. This is the most destructive choice because you accommodate and compromise your life to allow others to continue their abusive and inconsiderate behavior towards you. If the issue or situation is important to you, you will find that you really can't learn to live with it because it violates your sense of conduct and dignity. If you do try to live with it, you will not live your life but somebody else's, which affects your self-esteem and confidence, circumstances that will then affect your overall sense of worth. The third approach is to get out. If the issue is important to you, one that is paramount to your sense of righteousness and human dignity, you really only have one choice: get out. Leave the situation and move on to a better, though different, future. Some will say it's easier said than done. You may have children to care for and thus cannot leave an abusive relationship. Or you may need the income and thus cannot leave a job with a destructive supervisor. Or you don't have any other friends, so you need the few that you have. No matter the justification offered, you can get out of nearly any situation. What is critical, though, is that you have options. Money in the bank or access to money gives you the option to leave a relationship or a bad job. A college degree provides the option to pursue another job or another career. Good friends or a strong social circle gives you the option to leave a dishonest friend. Self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-worth give you the option to confront those who abuse you and the ability to be more accepting of your consequences and circumstances. Some people are insecure, mean-spirited, and self-interested, so there's little hope to resolve a situation. If you can live with it, be sure that the circumstances do not change your basic disposition, who you are, and where you want your moral and ethical life to go. And if you cannot change or live with the situation, for goodness sakes, get out. Though there may be some truth to the adage that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, it does not mean that the shade of green isn't better than what you have now. It's a difficult choice, to be sure, but it is a choice that makes the difference between a life lived and a life followed. Be sure, when your time at the end has come, that you can say that you got out of where a destructive road was, and you found a new path, a better path, that allowed you to live the life you know you could. Everybody, enjoy the day. It's always a pleasure.